Hello, everyone. My name is Zulfiqar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot with another exciting income pick. If you want to read more about what John writes on a regular basis, you can head to incomeinvestors.com, where you can find the link to the website in the description below. The emergence of cryptocurrencies has sparked a lot of debate about what the future of money movement will look like. But despite all the buzz these digital assets have gotten, the reality is that cryptocurrencies are still in their infancy. With minimal adoption so far, the old way of transferring money still prevails. Look, we're not here to tell you what cryptocurrencies will do or what technology is needed to make the money movement faster, better, etc. We're here to tell you about income opportunities, and one company that stands out in the midst of all of this is Western Union Co. They're traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol WU. John?
Yeah, one could certainly argue that cryptocurrencies are a direct competitor to Western Union and could eventually disrupt its business. That concern has probably put pressure on WU stock. However, consumers are still choosing traditional money transfers, which could mean consistent income for those who own WU stock.
What can you tell us about Western Union?
Headquartered in Denver, Colorado, Western Union Co. offers money movement and payment services globally. The company operates through two business segments: consumer money transfer and consumer services. Consumer money transfer segment provides, as you might have guessed it, money transfers for international, cross-border, and intra-country transfers, primarily through a network of retail agent locations, websites, and mobile devices. The consumer services segment, meanwhile, offers services such as bill payment, money order, retail foreign exchange, prepaid cards, digital wallets, and media networks.
I see that it has been reporting solid financial results.
Yeah, on February 4th, Western Union reported its financial performance for the 24 fourth quarter and full year. There's some stability, as well as some particularly bright spots that could give the company a boost in the coming quarters. For the full year, revenue inched up 0.5% to $4.23 billion on an adjusted basis, but was down 3% on a reported basis. Now, as for profitability, Western Union's earnings per share were up 63% at $2.74 per share, and its adjusted EPS was flat at $1.74 per share. Now, looking ahead, Western Union has provided an optimistic outlook for fiscal year 2025. The company anticipates full-year adjusted earnings per share of between $1.75 per share and $1.85 per share. Now, assuming that EPS comes in even at the lower end of that range, will still be higher than the 2023 and 2024 performance, and even a better financial performance in the coming quarters could give boost to Western Union stock.
If you like what you see so far, check out incomeinvestors.com. While you're there, you could also sign up for a free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. And now back to the video. And what does Western Union's dividend look like?
Well, as a bank, Western Union is good at making money, including $275.7 million of free cash flow in 2024. Over time, this has helped to provide investors with consistent dividends to its shareholders. The first quarter of 2025, the company declared a dividend of 0.235 cents per share. On an annualized basis, WU stock's dividend amounts to 94 cents per share, or for a frothy dividend yield of 8.73%. Over the years, those who have held WU stock have seen their income grow as well. In 2015, Western Union paid a dividend of 62 cents per share. Assuming a 95 cents per share dividend in 2025, this represents an increase in income of close to 52% over the past decade.
How does the dividend yield compare to the long-term average here?
Currently, WU stock's dividend yield is on the higher end. 5-year average dividend yield is around 5.5%. So shareholders are getting a decent deal right now. It's also worth noting that the payout ratio is just a little over 34%. Now, anything over 90% would be a red flag. This shows that Western Union is focused on rewarding shareholders and maintaining its financial health.
John, thank you so much for your insights. WU stock is a great income and capital appreciation opportunity despite all the competition from cryptocurrencies. Don't forget, consumers are still choosing to use traditional money movement methods. So with Western Union being a major player, it could continue to benefit from the situation. Also, keep in mind that institutional investors love the Western Union stock. At the time of recording, 630 institutions own 94.53% of all outstanding shares. Looking at this massive figure, one could even say that they are betting that the Western Union could reward them immensely. The Vanguard Group, BlackRock, and T. Rowe Price Associates collectively own over 100 million shares of Western Union stock. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com now to get our free special report on 3 income stocks to own today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. And in the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.